WWE Thunderdome, Roman Reigns, his cousin Jey Uso, and the consequences from their punishing Hell in a Cell match. It's an all-new Friday Night SmackDown, live at 8 Eastern, right here on Fox.
The Cowboys find themselves as large underdogs as they hit the road to face the Eagles on Sunday night. And of course, we are one day away from Halloween, so maybe we're just living in a bizarre world. But Shannon, you actually think the Cowboys will keep it much closer than Skip does. So you've had a couple hours to reconsider now. So Shannon, do you still stand by what you said?
Yeah, I stand by it. I don't think this will be a 30-point blowout, Skip. Because here's the thing. It's not like Philly is this fine oil machine, this well-oiled machine that's going up and down the field on everyone else. Look, their opening drive is normally really good. They go right down the field, get a touchdown, field goal, and then they have these periods of lull, 10, 15 minutes, where they just do absolutely nothing. 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, turnover, fumble, pick. And they're dealing with a lot of injuries also, Skip. Their offensive line isn't very good. They're counting on a lot of fill-in guys at the skill set position. You mentioned Boston Scott, Fulgham, Greg Ward Jr., I think it's Hightower. Those guys can play, Skip, but when you're dealing with guys like this, you don't really know what you're going to get from week to week. That's kind of why they've been practice squad guys and kind of bounced around the league. But over the last 2 or 3 weeks, they played extremely well. Defensively, I know exactly what I'm going to get from a Jim Schwartz-led defense. Pressure. Lots and lots of pressure. And the weakness of a wide nine defense in which the Eagles run is the ability to run the football. Can they establish the run to keep Fletcher Cox from saying, I'm not even worried about Zeke. They're not going to hand it to Zeke. Let me go get DiNucci, or let me go get Andy Dalton, whomever the quarterback may be. So I do not believe this is going to be a blowout, Skip, although I am picking the Eagles. I believe the Cowboys will keep this game a lot closer for a lot longer, and ultimately I think the Eagles will win this game.
Do you stand by how you opened this show telling me that my Cowboys have a quote-unquote real shot in this game?
Yes. They do, Skip. They
real
do because
shot?
You Skip.
Shoot me. Put me out of my misery.
I think the thing is, Skip, is that when you're dealing with the unknown, the quarterback, yes, he's a 7th-round draft pick, but the Cowboys saw something in him to draft him in the 7th round. And because they don't have a whole lot of tape, NFL tape on him, Skip, they can do some things that could possibly catch the Eagles off guard and surprise them. But once the Eagles get back, go to the sideline and says, okay, this is what they're doing, this is how they're trying to attack us, they can figure it out. But it might be 7, 10 points before they figure that out.
Shannon, my quarterback is probably going to be Benjamin Anthony DiNucci from James Madison, drafted in the 7th round. Acronym BAD, B-A-D. And he'll probably be even worse than bad. He got 12 snaps at Washington. And he completed 2 or 3 passes, but he got sacked 3 times in 12 plays, and he fumbled twice. And fortunately for me, my team fell on the loose footballs and kept the score only 25-3 bad, as in B-A-D, Benjamin Anthony DiNucci. Shannon, we're talking about the guy I hear every day is by far the best quarterback in the NFC East, says Shannon Sharp. Walk it to him, Wentz. Against the worst defense by far in all of pro football, and maybe historically the worst defense, because they're on pace to be the worst since the 1961 Oakland Raiders. Are you kidding me? This is a complete mismatch. My team has quit in 2 straight games. It quit against Arizona and lost 38-10, and it didn't even show up at Washington and got blown off the field by a bad football team 25-3. And the last time I saw my team in Philly with my quarterback, Dak Prescott, upright, they scored a grand total of 9 points against Jim Schwartz's defense and lost 17-9. I'm talking about Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham and Derek Barnett and Malik Jackson. They're going to be coming from everywhere in that wide line on poor bad Benjamin Anthony DiNucci from James Madison, who flamed out at Pitt. He couldn't hack it at Pitt, so he went to the Colonial Athletic Association, where he won Player of the Year last year. Maybe Andy Dalton can play, and then maybe I'd have a microscopic chance. But this way, against this team Listen, I hate the Eagles. I grew up hating the Eagles. I love my Cowboys to a fault, but they have shown me no evidence they're even competitive this year, to the point I cannot make a case they can win one more game. Even against Washington on Thanksgiving Day, after what I saw last Sunday, I don't think they can beat them. I don't think they can beat Joe Burrow at Cincinnati. Not this year with this defense and this pathetic offensive line. I've got 2 tackles who cannot protect the flanks. One of them, an undrafted free agent rookie from Texas Tech. Shannon, it's a mismatch. I'm being nice to my team and saying they're going to lose 35-10. And if you want... If you really want to push me, I'm so despondent that I will take the Eagles for a case of due. I will bet against my team, and I will give you the points. What is it, around 9 points right now? It's been as much as 9.5. I'll give you the 9 points. I'd give you 10 points, and I'll still take the Eagles over my Cowboys. And you refuse to because you know I'm right.
Skip, if I'm Mike McCarthy, I walk into the morning's meeting. I say, we're going to Philly, and we're going to win this game. And this is how we're going to win this game. Everybody keeps telling us how bad we are. Guys, we're not that bad. We're just a few blown assignments. We're just a few MAs away from being this and this. We're going to win this game. Defense, you're going to play your best game thus far. Offense, we are going to run the football. Zeke Elliott, you are going to show why you are still a top back in this league. We are going to run this football. We're going to protect our rookie quarterback, and we're going to leave Philly with a victory on Sunday. If I'm Mike McCarthy, that's what I'm telling him. I'm going to pull 15 offensive plays, 15 defensive plays in which we were perfect, which we were very good. And I'm saying, you see, this is what we can be. This is what we should be. And this is what we will be on Sunday night.
Shannon, this team has quit on both mics. We should drop the mic on both mics, McCarthy and Nolan. I'm sorry, it's over. It's 35-10 Eagles.
I'm trying to give you a pep talk, and you don't even want the pep talk.
I don't need a pep talk. I need Pepto-Bismol.
On that note, we are switching gears to the NBA. Are the Nets making more moves to help push Durant and Kyrie to winning their first title together? We'll give you the latest next.